This workshop is going to look at the larger grey-coloured pigeons, the ubiquitous wood pigeon, feral or town pigeon with their bewildering array of plumages, and stock dove, a very common pigeon but one that is frequently overlooked or mistaken for wood pigeon. All three of these species are slaty grey, with darker wingtips, dark tipped tails, pinkish breasts and metallic neck patches, but despite this they can be easily separated. Wood pigeon is a large pigeon and is possibly one of our most familiar birds, found throughout the whole of the UK and Ireland, present even in the uplands and islands, albeit at a lower density. On the ground they often appear fat and pot-bellied, waddling around, looking as if they could barely take off. But in flight they can be surprisingly fast and agile. In the air, wood pigeon are big birds, larger than jackdaw and almost as large as a crow. When seen in silhouette, they are notorious for being mistaken for almost every other species of bird at some point. They do, however, have a fairly distinctive shape, with a relatively long tail and small head for the size of bird. All wood pigeon, even young birds, have huge white stripes across their wings, and the whole outer wing is black. The position of these white stripes is unique and highly visible in flight. These white stripes can be glimpsed even on birds on the ground or perched as well. Adult wood pigeons also sport a striking white collar patch, which again can be highly visible. Juveniles do lack this white collar patch, but they very quickly develop it, and birds seen without it will generally still be seen with their parents. Song is the typical cooing of a pigeon, with a characteristic rhythm. I hear, I don't know, do you? Stock dove is a small and neater bird, barely the size of a jackdaw. When seen on the ground, the size and lack of any white is the key feature. Stock dove is found in most of the UK and Ireland, excepting North and West Scotland and North and West Ireland. It is found in woodland, parkland and agricultural land and large gardens. Anywhere, in fact, their favourite nest sites of tree holes or holes in buildings can be found. The slaty blue colour is even all over the head, neck, wings and back. On the ground, two very short black bars can be seen on the wings. In flight, the birds appear all grey, with slightly lighter rump and inner wings. The impression it gives me is of the whole wing being outlined in black. Noticeably different to wood pigeon in the air, there are no white markings of any kind. Of the larger pigeons, stock dove has the most distinctive song, a long, slow, monotonous ooh, ooh, ooh. Finally, we will tackle rock dove and feral pigeon. These are the same species. The original true rock dove is now found only on remote north and western coastal areas, but feral pigeons with rock dove-like plumage are found almost anywhere, and so it is virtually impossible to be 100% confident on the identity of pure rock doves. The ancestral rock dove is a light grey pigeon with a darker head and neck, long, bold, double black wing bars, and an obvious white rump. Feral pigeon are domestic birds. Most are the same shape and size as wild rock dove, although they can be found in an astonishing range of colours, from white, brown, grey, beige and black, with any, sometimes even uneven, white markings. Any odd-coloured pigeon is likely to simply be a feral pigeon. The song of all rock doves and feral pigeons is a rolling droo, often to be heard in town centres and railway stations, and the familiar sound of dovecotes. Their fast and agile flight and wily ways in the wild have enabled rock dove to become completely relaxed and settled in our most urbanised environments.